Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our daily word today. It is Thursday. I had to find a place this morning that has both power and internet to come to you this morning, so I am actually in McDonald's. So if you hear a lot of noise, that's the reason for that. And I might go just a little shorter today just because of that. But it's a chilly Thursday morning, but I'm sitting in the sun and have my overcoat on, so it's a beautiful day. So thanks for joining me always, as you always do, and for carving out time to be with me as we share our lives together. I appreciate that, and for offering greetings when you log in. So I've chosen for our scripture today from 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verses 16 through 18, and I used the scripture for a funeral a couple weeks ago, but I'll come back to that a little bit later. But our scripture says this: "Therefore we do not lose heart. Though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. So we fix our eyes on what is not on what is seen. So we fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen. Since what is seen is temporary, what is unseen is eternal." I had a conversation yesterday with a person who I think is 88 or will soon be 88. And we share some similar life struggles, although the person's almost 30 years older than me. We share similar life struggles. When I was in the hospital for a surgery, they were in the hospital because they had a stroke. And we've shared some similar journeys together of recovery and healing. And so we talked yesterday. The person happens to be in the hospital. And we talked yesterday about this very thing, this ongoing life's struggle, but with the idea that we have to keep going and keep pursuing and keep pushing and not quit. And she implored me yesterday, "Jim, please don't quit. Please don't quit. I'm not going to quit. I'm 88. Please don't quit." I used this scripture a couple weeks ago at a funeral. I'm a young lady born with severe disabilities. They thought she would never leave the hospital when she was born. Survived many surgeries and challenges. She lived to be 48. And in spite of all that, she lived this remarkable life that encouraged her sister and her parents. And I talked about this scripture that no matter what our life's circumstances are, we don't lose heart. We keep going. We push through. We accept life's challenges. Because the scripture says to us, these challenges that we have, they are momentary, they're temporary, because the glory that we're searching for outweighs them all. Now, the word translated glory in Hebrew means the essence of something being observed. So we look ahead in life's challenges, we face them all head on, and the temporary things in our life, the challenges we face, because the scripture says the glory, the far glory outweighs them all. Something that can be seen and observed, and that's God's presence with us. So we fix our eyes on not what is seen, but is unseen. Because what is seen is temporary, but what we haven't seen yet is eternal. And I think that's an interesting challenge for us. I know the many challenges that people face, and I pray about them, and your names and their names are written in the book I keep in my car. But I think about this very scripture, understanding that life can be wearisome, but there's great glory to continuing in our journey. Because the key, you see, is what happens inwardly. The key is to be renewed day by day with the perspective that says all we do in life is done to love God and to be obedient to God and love each other and to be faithful in what God calls us to. I said last week that, Job, his real thing wasn't patience, it really was faithfulness. And I think that's true for us in this particular text. The key is to be renewed day by day. And I struggle with all this pain and all this stuff from my legs not working. And I read the scripture a couple of days ago, and it really has helped me to change my perspective. There's probably, not any hope for this outward situation that I have. There's probably not. But inwardly, there is hope that I'm renewed day by day by being faithful and being in the presence of God. And that the decisions that I make are far-reaching, and they probably don't show until later, like I said, maybe 800 years, like I said yesterday. But God weighs all things. And so I know for the struggles that we all go through, there is this unique challenge for us to keep being faithful, knowing that as we waste away, the outer nature wastes away, inwardly we're renewed day by day. And that's really what I want to do and what my focus is, and hopefully that will help you too. To know that day by day we should seek the perspective that we're being renewed day by day. So that's our daily word for today. That's the hope that I have for me and for all of you as we live our lives together. So thanks for joining me for our time together. I appreciate it. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully it's not too noisy here. But I appreciate you joining me. So as always, know God's love that surrounds you. Know my love for you. And I will see you tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Have a great day.